Hello?
Craig, it's Bruce. How's the thesis coming along?
Not too bad.
Right, well, we're having one of our weekly meetings tomorrow, so this is very important. The university wants the draft of the first chapter done by next week, so just to let you know, you've had plenty of notice about this.
Professor, how many words should a chapter be?
A chapter usually runs for about 10,000 words. Let me guess. You only written 1,000? You'd be in trouble if you only written 1,000. Anyway, see you tomorrow morning in my office at 9.
See you then. Stupid John. He gets the normal name. He gets the love. Screw it. I'll get this PhD thesis chapter written. I don't care if it takes all night.
Craig?
Holy shit! What are you doing? Sorry. What are you doing? Sleeping. Tired. You're late.
Yeah, I was talking to a student.
Sorry.
So let's see what you've got. Now, just a word of warning, a PhD is incredibly hard to achieve, so don't be disheartened when I'm critical.
I find your confidence in using when rather than if
Thank you.
disturbing.
Craig, what is this?
My PhD thesis chapter,
You've had a month to write this.
and the work shows.
French women wearing shoelaces during revolts is the sexiest thing I can think of. Craig, never end a sentence with the word of.
Yeah, sorry. That was at 2 a.m. when I was high on Diet Coke.
That's the opening sentence.
Well, I didn't write it in chronological order.
They were originally made from dirt, but Louis and the poshos liked shoelaces so much when he saw them that he was even meaner to the homos out of spite.
Well, PhDs are meant to be proposing new ideas, aren't
Greg, you told me you were writing your thesis chapter on the relationship between the lower and middle class Ecleons during the reign of Louis XIV. How did you even apply for a PhD with writing like this?
It does get better. Page 2.
Oh my gosh. Shoelaces.
But I've been meaning to say, it's pronounced laces.
You've written lasses.
Oh yeah, I have.
Shoelaces are long but are also small. The Povos are said to have used these to shock Marie Antoinette, but instead she used these shoelaces as hair extensions while telling them to eat cake. Or, in more fluent French, je ne sais le gratte-bleu en peu de slur de cour poimeur en gratte de chaise te pèse de wes d'ouvre de hier on slur de fleur d'anique ta mère. What a posh spaz.
You see, I put a quote in.
You didn't reference it.
Well, I couldn't find a reference.
That's because she didn't say it. And where is there evidence to say that Marie Antoinette used shoelaces as hair extension?
Well, you sound cynical, but that very proposition is being explored in a PhD student's thesis.
Craig, why do you even want a PhD?
Status.
And after you've written it, what do you plan to do with it?
I want to be a teacher.
Teachers don't have that high status.
Yeah, I know, but, that's what I want to do, And teachers, they teach kids, they motivate them to learn, they inspire kids.
Yeah, I get that, but why do you even want or need a PhD for that?
Well, you make it sound as though it's unreasonable, it's like you, it's like lots of teachers. I am passionate about my subject, and I want to learn as much as I can about History.
The Povos decided to revolt because they were playing tennis on the Poshos' tennis court and tripped on their lasses and all hurt their knees and got pissed. Clearly.
That. Oh, now. That.
Did you write this whole thing last night, Craig?
I need this PhD.
Were you bullied at school? The kids call you Cream.
Don't call me. How'd you know?
I have a lot of students. Remember Howard?
Yeah, he was the main perpetrator.
Yeah, he was one of my students. Got his PhD with me last year. Very smart kid. He used to talk about you a lot.
What did he say?
It's not important.
Yes, it is.
Anyway, back to the problem at hand. Why do you want a PhD?
Well, I guess I've never really thought about it, but I've never had a friend, and I want the world to know that I'm worth something.
If you want the world to know you're worth something, don't write history books about Marie Antoinette's hair extensions. Just be who you want to be. You don't need a PhD.
Yes, I do! My brother has just got his PhD, and my mum is so gonna disown me if I don't have one too. She doesn't care what it's about, how well it's written, or how I get it. She just wants the pleasure and satisfaction in calling me doctor.
The world's a lot more than just titles, Craig. If you want to be a teacher, just be a teacher and people respect you for who you are and what you're doing.
Is there any chance this will be published?
Then the Povos started singing lame music about there only being one day more, so the Poshos got their guns and went bang bang so they would shut up. What do you think?
No, stop cherry picking the bad sentences. Look how academic this one sounds.
The French categorically enjoyed the fortifiers of Shu, subsequently copious that they vexed them beside the jumble sailed them by way of slugs.
Say hello to my little friend Rogertosaurus. I'm so smart.
Doesn't even make sense.
Forget that, Roger's an idiot. This sentence is a good one. I got Siri to help me with it.
What is this meant to say?
Humpy knees helped the revolutionary. Humpy knees helped ease the harshness of the revolutionaries and gave them more scope.
Hump me, please. Everyone sing to the unicorns and shave the wrinkly balls of the Pope.
Now that is offensive.
It's what it says.
Oh, I was very tired. Look, I'll just fix everything up. I'll fix it all
I'm
up.
sorry, it's too late.
Professor, you enjoy writing history, don't you?
I do.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Could you do me a little favour?
I am not going to write your thesis under your name.
Please, it'll be fun. Think about how controversial you could be if you're writing under my name instead of yours.
Craig, what's the point of even doing a PhD if you don't do it yourself? You'll have the title you desire, but it's meaningless.
Why do you care? You're going to have a ball writing it.
Okay. Craig, I could get fired.
So?
Then again, I could write a lot more controversial content and not have it under my name.
Exactly. And consider your own argument. You're not getting status for doing this, but you'll be doing the job you love, and people, like me, will respect you.
And I guess it would be a bit like a beta test. People would see, and I'd see if I should pursue it in the future.
Yeah, I'll be like the guinea pig. You know,
I guess I've always been a bit jealous of.
and so you should be writing a thesis. Wowzers, trousers. So much fun. Look, you're going to have a ball writing this, and the only little blip is that you might get fired.
And will bring happiness to me.
Not a word about this to the university.
Done.
Dear Mum, ha, I did it. I am now just as smart as John. I am smarter than Howard. Anyone who ever said I wasn't worth something can suck on this. I now have a PhD. Ha. Suck it up. You all now have to respect me because I am smarter / better than you. Yours sincerely, Dr. Ian.